Welcome back, deep thinkers. Do you know that 80% of our daily decisions are influenced by cognitive biases? Yes, you heard it right. These invisible mental traps often cloud our judgment, leading us astray from rationality and clarity. Today, we are embarking on an enlightening journey to uncover the art of thinking clearly. Our voyage will navigate through 7 vital lessons, each promising to shed light on how to outsmart these cognitive biases. Intrigued? Let's delve into the 7 lessons that can help us think more clearly. The first step to clear thinking is awareness. Cognitive biases, they're like optical illusions of the mind. They distort our reality, often leading us to faulty assumptions and irrational decisions. And just like optical illusions, even knowing they're there doesn't necessarily prevent us from falling for them. But the awareness of their existence is a significant stride towards overcoming them. Take the confirmation bias, for instance. It's this natural tendency we have to favor information that aligns with our existing beliefs, while conveniently ignoring or dismissing anything that contradicts them. Imagine you're convinced that cats are aloof and unloving. Every time you encounter a distant feline, you nod to yourself, just as I thought. But when a cat curls up on your lap purring, you brush it off as an exception. That's confirmation bias in action. Or, consider the halo effect. This is when our impression of someone in one area influences our opinion of them in other areas. You meet a person who is incredibly stylish, and suddenly you're assuming they must be intelligent, successful, and friendly too. That's the halo effect, subtly coloring your judgment. These are just 2 of the countless cognitive biases that cloud our thinking. They're silent puppeteers, pulling the strings behind the scenes of our thoughts and decisions. Recognizing these biases is the first step to overcoming them. With practice, we can learn to spot them, challenge them, and gradually free ourselves from their invisible influence. This is the essence of clear thinking. The second lesson, embrace uncertainty. We often find ourselves longing for certainty, a solid ground where we can stand confidently. However, this desire can sometimes lead us to flawed decision-making. We might be tempted to make quick, rash decisions just to escape the discomfort of not knowing, or we might ignore evidence that contradicts our beliefs to maintain a sense of certainty. This is where the art of clear thinking comes in. It encourages us to embrace uncertainty, to be comfortable with not having all the answers, and to be open to new information that can change our understanding. It teaches us that uncertainty is not a weakness, but an opportunity for growth, exploration, and discovery. It's like venturing into the unknown with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. So let's shift our mindset and see uncertainty not as a threat, but as a friend. Remember, uncertainty is a part of life, and it's okay to not have all the answers. Our third lesson, question your assumptions. As we navigate life's complex maze, we often rely on assumptions to make sense of the world around us. These assumptions, however, can sometimes mislead us. They can be like invisible chains, limiting our perception and understanding. Consider this. Every belief you hold, every conviction you harbor, is an assumption waiting to be scrutinized. The world isn't just black and white, and our assumptions often fail to capture its many hues. To think clearly, we must have the courage to question our deepest held assumptions. We must be willing to challenge our beliefs, to entertain the possibility that we might be wrong. Remember, even the most celebrated minds have been wrong. Galileo, Einstein, Hawking, they all made mistakes, but it was their willingness to question that made them great. So, dare to question, dare to scrutinize, dare to think beyond the confines of your assumptions. Never take anything at face value, always question, always probe. Lesson 4, seek diverse perspectives. As we journey through life, we each develop a unique lens through which we view the world. This lens is shaped by our experiences, our culture, our beliefs. But it's important to remember that our lens is just one of many. By seeking out and valuing diverse perspectives, we can widen our view. Imagine a multifaceted gem. Each facet presents a different aspect of the gem's beauty. Similarly, each perspective we encounter adds another facet to our understanding of the world. It doesn't mean we have to agree with every viewpoint, but by listening, we can learn, grow, and think more clearly. Consider a puzzle. Each piece contributes to the whole. If we ignore a piece because it doesn't fit our current picture, we'll never see the complete image. So let's embrace the myriad perspectives out there. Let's learn from them, challenge them, and weave them into our own tapestry of understanding. Different perspectives provide valuable insights that we might miss otherwise. The fifth lesson, avoid overconfidence. Overconfidence is like a smoky mirror distorting our perception and clouding our judgment. It's a trait often mistaken for competence. yet it can lead us astray, convincing us we're invincible when we're not. Imagine you're a sailor navigating the high seas. Overconfidence is the siren song luring you to the rocky shore. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you can handle the storm, that you don't need a map or a compass. But true wisdom comes from acknowledging our limitations, understanding that we don't know everything and that's okay. It's the compass that keeps us on course, the lighthouse guiding us through the storm. It's the ability to say, I don't know, and the courage to seek answers. In the grand tapestry of knowledge, we are but a single thread. Weaving it into the larger picture requires humility, curiosity, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Remember, overconfidence is the enemy of clear thinking. Lesson 6. Practice mindfulness. This is not just about meditation or yoga, it's about being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your surroundings at all times. Mindfulness is the art of being fully engaged in the present moment. When we practice mindfulness, we create a space between our thoughts and our reactions. It's in this space that we find clarity. It's where we can observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them. This allows us to respond rather than react, leading to smarter decisions. Mindfulness also plays a crucial role in managing our emotions. It helps us recognize our emotions as they arise, allowing us to deal with them in a healthy way, instead of letting them cloud our judgment. Moreover, mindfulness enhances our focus and attention. It trains our brain to concentrate on one task at a time, reducing distractions and improving productivity. Mindfulness helps us stay focused, aware, and makes us better decision makers. The final lesson, never stop learning. This, dear thinkers, is the cornerstone of clear thinking. The world around us is in a constant state of flux, and our understanding of it should be too. It's not just about accumulating facts or mastering skills, it's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, of wonder, of perpetual growth. Continuous learning is a journey, not a destination. It's about staying open to new ideas and experiences, about challenging our own beliefs and assumptions. It's about seeking out different perspectives, about nurturing our ability to adapt and evolve. Curiosity, you see, is an antidote to ignorance. It sparks the desire to explore, to understand, to grow. It fuels our quest for knowledge and wisdom. It keeps our minds sharp, our thoughts clear. It's the driving force behind every great thinker, every revolutionary idea. Remember, the more we learn, the better we think. There you have it, 7 lessons on the art of thinking clearly. These aren't just lessons, they are tools, they are weapons in the arsenal of the mind. Let's do a quick recap. First, we tackled the awareness of cognitive biases. Remember, our brains are wired to take shortcuts, to make quick judgments based on patterns we recognize. But these biases can cloud our judgment and lead us astray. By being aware of them, we can take a step back, question our initial reactions, and make more rational decisions. Next, we embraced uncertainty. Life is full of unknowns, full of variables that we can't control. Instead of fearing this uncertainty, we can accept it, adapt to it, and even thrive in it. Embracing uncertainty allows us to be more flexible, more resilient, and more open to possibilities. Thirdly, we questioned our assumptions. Assumptions are like filters through which we view the world. But these filters can be flawed, can be biased. By questioning our assumptions, we can see the world more clearly. We can understand it more deeply. Our fourth lesson was about seeking diverse perspectives. Our viewpoints are limited, confined by our experiences, our biases. By seeking out and listening to diverse perspectives, we can broaden our understanding. We can see the bigger picture. Then we talked about avoiding overconfidence. Overconfidence can blind us, can lead us into traps. By being aware of our limitations, by being humble, we can avoid these pitfalls and make better decisions. Our sixth lesson was about practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present, about being aware of our thoughts, our feelings, our surroundings. By practicing mindfulness, we can clear our minds, we can think more clearly, we can live more fully. Finally, we discussed the importance of continuous learning. Knowledge is like a map, guiding us through the world. By continuously learning, by continuously updating our map, we can navigate the world more effectively, more confidently. Each of these lessons is a key, unlocking the door to clear thinking. Use them, practice them, make them a part of your daily life. Thank you, deep thinkers, for watching. Engage with us, like, comment, and subscribe. Here's to clear thinking.